And welcome back to episode 4 of Little Galaxy. It is midday, well, on the other side of midday on the server, so we've got quite a bit of daylight left. Some of my trees have grown since I've gone offline by the looks of it, which is quite cool. And why did I leave this unfinished? I should have just finished it. I kind of have ideas for it, but I also kind of don't, so I think this is going to be a complete, just see what happens build. My first ever build on camera and I didn't even plan it out, but whatever. Yeah, I was thinking of removing that and maybe putting some more of these on. I might be completely wrong, it might look absolutely terrible. But what can I do? I'm not the best builder in the world, but I'm not the worst either, I don't think. I mean, I probably am, but oh my gosh. I've built some quite awesome things in my time. I mean, in my map Rugged Horizons, House of the Moon was actually built in one of my single player worlds. Like, completely legit, and I liked it so much I decided to use it in my map, so. And people have always said how nice looking that is and everything, and so I'm not the worst builder in the world. I'm also not the best at kind of winging it. I like to plan out what I'm going to build before I build it. I use my test world a lot when I'm playing single player. Like I build something in creative mode and then recreate it rather than kind of winging things and just building on the fly, So this is a new experience for me again, not going into my test world beforehand. All I know is that I wanted to use these 3 materials right now. I don't really know. I'll keep this big window here, but I think I'll not have any windows on these sides, because then I can use chests up against this wall, because I need obviously storage and stuff. And then if I put windows on here, or should I do it the other way around? I don't know, I feel like the longer wall needs windows and the shorter walls can do without, but at the same time I would love a sunset room. I've built this at the wrong freaking alignment, haven't I? Anyway, yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying this series. It's very amateur. I don't really have any idea what I'm doing. I'm just kind of rolling with it, and it seems to be working so far. I've had a few comments and everything, which is really nice, and I really appreciate that. As for what else I'm planning for the channel, I have some ideas of CTM maps I want to LP, but I'm very reluctant right now, as I've already mentioned, because it's just, unless I've played the CTM map, I'm not very good at playing and recording at the same time, so it often turns out to be quite a disaster. I mean, I have tried before. I've done a few episodes of certain CTM maps and then just deleted the footage because I just thought, this is terrible. How can I release this? It's just, I'm a complete and utter noob when it comes to playing CTM maps, so I can't release that on video. But I'm considering some maps I've already played, and I'm considering perhaps replaying them on camera. I don't know how well it'll go, but it should be quite cool. But I don't know when that'll be. It might not be for a long time yet, because I'm still getting used to recording this every so often, so yeah, I think, what should I put on the top? this could do with cobble going all the way down rather than having a log there. Right above here. See, I fuss over the details. Like, I haven't even got a roof on this thing yet, and I'm fussing over how the door frame should look. That is just me in a nutshell. I like that though. It's alright. This won't be the best house I've ever made, but won't be the worst either. Okay, I need some more logs, so I'm going to run and chop down a load of trees, and then I'll be back to finish this off. And I'm back, and I've got 53 log now. Should be enough. And I've just noticed this. I didn't think this could actually happen, but there is a squid stuck below the eyes, which is quite cute. I kind of like it. Poor squid. Anyway, I've also found some chickens around here, so I can make one of those kinds of farms as well. Anyway, let's get and finish this damn house thing. Oh, I just noticed that my mini-map's far too big for the screen. I have to keep changing it. Normal, yeah. Yeah, sorry about that if that was bugging you and I hadn't noticed. Right. How should we do this? I don't know. I think I'm gonna do a kind of gable end the two smaller sides, and then it'll kind of hang over the edge here. If I cover this bit with log, then you can kind of see it from the inside but not really from the outside. I don't know. Oh my gosh. I have not had to build something like this in a while. It's just, I don't know which of my builds come out best, you know, the planned ones or the complete spontaneous whatever the hell I feel like builds. It's debatable really, because if you plan out a build, then you're kind of deciding everything about it, and you're deciding whether or not it should be, you know, what size it should be, what it should contain, and everything. So you're prepared for, you know, you just know exactly what you're doing when it comes to building it legitimately, so you can anticipate how many supplies you need and everything, and it's just like what real architects do, you know, blueprints and stuff. But then you kind of lose that aspect of, you know, immersing it into the environment kind of thing, because you're building it elsewhere. I mean, I'm just using the materials that I've got access to, so I'm not using anything that isn't actually found in the environment, whereas if you build in creative mode beforehand, then it's likely that you start using, you know, I don't know, end portal frames or something, and then you're just thinking, while you're in survival, why the hell did I choose to build it out of that? Now I've got to go and collect it, you know. Just recently on the server I'm on, I'm making a huge lookout tower using white clay and clay bricks, and in creative mode that seemed like the most brilliant idea to get ever, you know, they look great together and everything, but then I got in game and it was just like, oh great, now I've got to collect all this clay. I mean, it was a hell of a lot of clay I had to collect. It was just stacks and stacks and stacks and stacks. So yeah, that's the downside, I suppose. But then a good thing about building in creative mode is I don't wander around and wonder what the hell to do like I am now. I'll get there, I think, though. This is very much my style, this house. I'm always using logs and cobble together, and oak wood and cobble. It's nothing out of the ordinary for me, so that's good at least. I think I will finish the logs and then end this episode, and then I'll finish the roof in the next episode, because that's a whole new, whole new project really. I still don't want to make these episodes very long, unfortunately. But yeah, I hope you don't mind my rambling too much. I don't really plan what I need to say in these episodes, I just kind of say things as they come to me. That's another instance where I don't know if I should be planning or if it's better just to get in and see what I feel like, but it's alright at the moment. No one else is online at the moment. Had some problems the past couple of days with the host. Apparently the machine that this server is hosted on, apparently the hard drive was beginning to fail, so they had to take this server down for a while they fix things and back things up and move things over. So there have been instances where I've been wanting to record, but the server hasn't been up, which is through no one's fault. It's not the host's fault at all, but it was just I was just getting into recording and then that happened. But all seems to be better now, thankfully. Didn't really disturb things too much. It was just that one day when I actually felt like recording. Okay, so we've got the basic kind of shell now. I think next episode I'll sort out the roof, which will take a lot of wood and a lot of concentration. And then after that I'll sort out the windows, the doors, and start moving storage chests into here. I want to do all this on camera. I know there are some LPers who kind of cut stuff like this out and then just show the result, but I kind of want to build all this on camera. Only problem is I don't want to make the episodes too long because it takes a long time to render on my laptop, so yeah. But yeah, I hope you're enjoying this. No matter how slow it is, I hope it's enjoyable. So I will finish this house within the next couple of episodes, I promise you. Oh gosh, my voice is going today, sorry about that. But yeah, hope you've enjoyed it, and I will see you in episode 5. Thanks for watching.